Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for a purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. For uses of use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now let's start this dang show.
You gonna have any fights this week? Oh man, we gotta have some fights.
So things that show up in practice that are not good, and the things that are positive, they showed up here tonight.
Oh yeah, so we got a victory, but it didn't feel like a victory until this guy right here showed up to the party. Team Ramrod, say it.
Team Ramrod. Ramrod.
What is up? Here's another Cage Match Wednesday. Sorry, a little late because I'm on a very stripped down desk right now doing a lot of mobile broadcasting stuff. So I got to make business cards for that. So, if you want me to do your weddings, your bar mitzvahs, your funerals, I don't know that, let me know. And we'll go from there. What is up, Jeff? How you doing?
Not much. I'm good. You ready for Monday night?
Yeah, I'm ready to get my belt back,
That's a big negative.
Yeah, so we're gonna do our if you're in the draft, if you're in the league, I know Anna is ready to take her chance for the belt because she got hit by injuries. But and hello, Mom. But yeah, we're gonna do the draft this coming Monday, 5:30 Pacific time. That is on PM, so not 5:30 in the morning because I'll be at work. But yeah, so you can definitely play at my funeral. Well, I just be broadcasting.
You can stream mine.
Oh God. All right. Before we get into anything, of course, as the Raiders go into as Raiders and the Niners are about to play in this preseason game, they're really gonna have nobody playing, just a whole bunch of bubble players. News broke out that the Niners owner was caught up, and if you know the story, he got. I guess he got an ad to go to a website to hook up with someone. I don't know, prostitute, whatever. I don't know.
Hook up with a.
Well, look at Kay. It was, it's crazy because, you got Mark Davis who donated money, for a children's hospital, the Raiders, children's hospital out in Las Vegas. And you have Jed York out here donating 140 or whatever to get it on in a trailer park out in Ohio. So
of all places, right? Seriously.
But Jeff, here at the cage match, we do. No, it's not CMN. I'm not trying to build up CMN. CMN will come soon. Just this is CMZ, okay? CMZ. So we have this exclusive footage of that. Let me play that real quick right here.
What the hell? Wait here a minute. What in the hell is that damn noise? What?
Hey, how's it going?
Pull your damn pants up, boy! I don't want to see that! Damn it! Get out of here!
That was good. That was funny.
So that's we do our digging over here. We got the exclusive footage of Jed York getting caught up at a trailer, whacking off in my trailer. Which brings us to what Asylum. We always got to see where Asylum's at. And
I love how you follow up going to a trailer park with $140 in your pocket for a little and then you lead right into Asylum right after that.
Well, yeah, because Asylum is making sure our streets are clean from people like him. So Asylum right now, he's out there making sure everyone is safe. So he over here, sourdough Sam. It was only 100 of trailer trash, okay? Trailer trash. Hold on.
I can hear him saying it too.
Trailer trash. Asylum is out there making sure that our streets are clean and our trailer parks are even cleaner. Stop giving trailer parks a bad name, everyone out there. Asylum is making sure that is happening.
That's good. That's good.
And then going into that, we're going to talk about the game that we just witnessed this past Thursday on. That was our only primetime game. That was our only national televised game in preseason. So as you can clearly see why we need to earn our right to be on under the lights. But Asylum sent me a message saying what he feels about the game. His takeaways from the Raiders-Texans game. Run game looking good with a little time, can be dangerous. Mendoza looks like a rookie. Don't see a problem. He just made rookie mistakes. Defense needs time to gel and work on tackling. Aidan O'Connell had some ups and downs, but looks like he's starting to understand the offensive scheme. Coaching gets an A+. This win was because of Kubiak. Players are buying in. That's what Asylum's takeaways for this game. And everyone talks about at the beginning of the game, which was that pick six that Mendoza threw. I was watching your live when you was live during the game, and he's a rookie, and this is what you're gonna get whether you play him in the preseason or you start him game one. You're gonna have plays like that because he's still trying to get used to the speed of the game, which is not just players coming at them, but it's also how players cover the receivers. Windows are smaller now in the NFL compared to college.
Oh God, yeah.
So. And then they say, "Oh yeah, he reached his total pick sixes that he had in college in this game." What was your take on just that first half? Because it didn't look good at all. It didn't look good at all.
First half was kind of uneventful. I mean, it got off to a slow start for the most part. I mean, they weren't playing against the number one defense, so I mean, thank God, because if that was the number ones out there going against our twos, Mendoza would have been in a body bag already, because that front line on that Texans defense, if they were playing in this game, would have been a massacre.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid did okay. He had one bad mistake. He threw an interception, hung on to the ball too long. That's the thing. He had more. He had so many early chances to get rid of that ball, but he didn't.
Yeah, and you had the two big plays right before. I think there was a Washington run, and it was like another pass that Mendoza threw, and that one was a check down. And whether it was because I kept hearing it was a bad route ran by Naylor, or it was Washington was supposed to go in and sit, and he just kept drifting. So whatever the case was, they weren't all on the same page, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's a young team, rookie running back that's playing, rookie quarterback that's playing. Like you said, there were no starters on the defense for the Texans, and there was no starters on the Raiders. They all had their all the starters got their run during the practices they had together, the joint practices. So this was a lot of the second team offensive line, and a lot of the first and second year players out there. Looking at the receiving, because this is also a big deal right here. Kubiak was not happy with the receiving production in this game. In the press conference, Vinny Bonsignore asked him, "Hey, how come Besh didn't play?" He said he did play. He was out there. The ball didn't find him.
Yeah.
He also said that this receiving core took a step back, and if you look, the most, and this is not all the receivers, because there are a whole bunch of other one reception receivers in the bottom of it, but I couldn't fit all that on this. So the only one that had more than two receptions was the tight end, Ian Thomas, number 80 right there, 3 for 19, yep. 3 receptions, 19 yards. I know you had said the receiving core scares you in a bad way. Like that's one of our main, or probably our weakest point of this team. What is your take on this right here? Like this going into finishing week 2 of the preseason, and the receiving core took a step back.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, Naylor obviously 3 targets. He only had 1 catch out of that. The big discrepancy is the Malik Benson, how everybody's, they've been talking about how much of an impact he was going to have. He ended up at 1 for 18, but he had 5 targets. So he dropped dropped a couple, I should say. He didn't look that good out there Thursday night. Not at all. I mean, out of that list, you got 1, 2, 3 that aren't even receivers that had catches. You had Ian Thomas with 3. You had Mike Washington grabbing 2, and then Lobby had 1 for 14. I mean, again, these weren't even Naylor was out there, but I mean, for the most part, Betch, for some reason, he just couldn't get open. I don't know what the deal was there. He just couldn't get separation,
Yeah.
But, yeah, the wide receiver room still scares me. It's not the strongest, obviously. Thank God we got Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer. You've seen his involvement so far. He's going to be pretty well involved in this passing game this season, which is a good thing. And a good thing is Mike Washington looks like he can catch the ball out of the backfield too. So, with Genty down, it makes a big impact with Washington out there too, I think. But yeah, I'm still not sold on this wide receiver group. Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they asked how come Naylor was the only starter out there. Just my decision. So I don't know if Naylor is not, because you didn't see Tucker out there. You didn't see any other starter. Well, he's the only other starter. You didn't see Tucker out there, and of course you're not gonna. They didn't play Bowers or Michael Mayer. So Naylor was really the only receiving player out there running routes during this preseason game. So I don't know if something's going on where they're trying to push him to be that number one receiver, because I know it's kind of like a battle between Tucker and him, but Naylor is the penciled in number one receiver.
Yeah.
This is one of those where, okay, because the debate still, do you start, let's start Mendoza week one. No, let's let him sit back. If he ain't got no one to throw to, and we're just going to try to run the ball, and now with the injury with Ashton Jeanty, and you got a rookie running back who's looking good in the preseason, but I don't want to put out Fernando Mendoza with guys who can't get open, and a running game that's still proving itself now without its star running back.
Yeah.
So the receiving core needs to step it up. And I don't know, you saw a lot of trades, a lot of deals made for teams to get other receivers. Other teams. Booty went to from the Patriots. He got traded to go to, was it Houston? He went to Houston.
Was it Houston? Was it Houston?
I think it was Houston. The Saints got
I know the Saints got somebody.
The Saints got our old running back, Zamir White. And they also,
right, San Fran traded him. That's right. Yeah, and San Fran's got McCormick too.
Yeah, and they also because I know we're talking about, I know a lot of folks are talking about the kicking game and the Tokyo Toe and Matt Gay, and we're like, we'll bring Carlson. But Carlson signed with the Saints.
That's right. That's what it was. Carlson went to the Saints. You're right. Thanks, Rosetown. I knew I forgot that.
The New Orleans Raiders are being built again. But yeah, let's look at the rushing of this game. Mike Washington, 9 carries, 56 yards. He had another long run of 33, 6.2 average. So he's really, showing, like that he's really showing production out there that he can be, a capable back to go alongside Ashton Jeanty before the injury. Laube, or how they called him Laube. Laube.
Yeah, I heard that on the game. I'm like, they keep pronouncing him Laube.
That's why they say, Joe Buck yourself. Laube.
I can't stand him.
Yeah, Joe Buck and White Jay-Z. Laube, 6 carries, 37 yards at the backfield. He was at change of pace back in this game, mainly on like third down, along the 13. So he's showing that he could be back there. Of course, his value is more on special teams, but he's trying to get back there in the backfield. Ogunbowale. 4 carries. Did I say it right?
Close. Ogunbowale.
Okay. I just Joe Bucked myself. Ogunbowale, 4 carries, 35 yards, 8.8 average. He had a touchdown. Labe had a touchdown. Hemby, 6 for 27. Tompkins, 1 for 4. O'Connell got 2 carries. He didn't go nowhere, though. But he did get a touchdown. That tush push.
He got 1 yard, but then lost the yard, so.
You got a long of 1, He got a long of 1.
Yep.
What does it say? Is this a call-in show?
Yeah, Jason.
No, I don't.
What's up, Jason?
I don't have it hooked up yet. Once this week is over, I'm gonna have my full setup again until November. But what's up, Jason? Joe Buck DOG.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, so was Al Michaels, but at some point it's like, okay, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, it's like time. Okay, that's enough.
It's time. What is your take on the running game or the running backs that's been performing out here in the preseason?
Well, first of all, just looking at this one game, 159 yards in a rushing game, that's pretty damn good. Even though it's spread out amongst 4 or 5 guys, really. The average overall 5.7. I can't ask for anything more than that. Jesus, that's insane. And we got 3 rushing touchdowns out of this too. So there's your reason why he won the game. You know, you had a hell of a running game going on. You had 28 carries for 159 yards, 5.7 average and 3 TDs. You know, Washington just continues to show that he's got that breakaway or that home run hit type of thing. Mm-hmm. You know, he rattled off another long one for 33. You know, I'll take that all day long. If he comes out and he carries the ball 9 times for like 70 yards and he gets that one long run every time to move the chains like that, I'm absolutely fine with that. That's what you expect with that second running back coming out, to just kind of break one. Hopefully sometime soon he breaks one for a long touchdown run, you know, instead of getting caught from behind. The first run, when they played Arizona, the defender had a perfect angle on him right from the get-go, so he wasn't going to beat that one. Lobby, I think, has shown up. I mean, he's really pushing hard to make this 53, but not just as a special teamer like he has been. I think he's really trying to make stake his name in the hunt for the actual one of the running back spots. Ogunbowale, I would love to see him make the roster. I think out of all these running backs, the one that's going to be odd man out is probably going to be Hemby. Mm-hmm. You know, so it really he needs to step up a little bit more, I think. But I've got all the faith in the world behind Mike Washington. You know, if Genty's out for anything more than 1 or 2 games, I'm fine with it. I mean, they touted him as the second best running back in this draft behind Jeremiah Love. So, you know, I'm just glad we got him. Let's put it this way: if we didn't have him, and we had the running back room that we have minus him behind Genty, I wouldn't be as confident going into the season if Genty's going to miss a game or 2 that we'd be able to run the ball. I just wouldn't feel comfortable. You know, not at all.
And, you know, they're not really saying much, and I get it, because you don't want Miami to, when we start week 1 of the season, Miami to prepare for whatever. Let them prepare for everything, over-prepare, whatever. But they're not really saying much. Hold on, I want to go through some of these comments, because 140 is not a bad deal, you know.
It's up to Mokes.
You go to...
Well, probably because she has no teeth either, so that's even more value for your buck, you know.
I thought you had to pay extra for that in cotton. No.
Maybe not. Maybe not in the trailer park. That's all included in the price.
You know, first of all, like, if you'd have just waited 1 more week, your team's going to Vegas. You have a lot of options. Go out there, hit up your old employee. Jimmy G, hey, bro, take me to where you go. Oh, there's the Bunny Ranch right over here. A couple miles off the strip. Let me show you. You know? Like, why?
Hey, you know what? Just shows that he's a thrifty owner. You know, he's bargain shopping. So, I mean, he knows how to save money.
That's that substation now. Now it's causing CTE. Oh, okay. He likes hookers. Free blowjobs.
Oh, I love his logo. His icon. That's great.
Oh, the Ohio blowout. Arcadia, what's up? We in here for my 30-minute lunch. Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Let's see. Anna says, and obviously cheap ones. You know, sometimes on Facebook Marketplace, you know, I don't know. Should change.
Could have been Craigslist too.
To the raccoon Craigslist. That's still around. Need your pipes clean. All right. Them Cankerly sisters. Love me some Hank Hill. That was from
the video. That was good. That was good. I like that. That was funny.
That was produced here at Little CM Studios. CMZ, you know, we also break news and celebrity news and all that. I don't know if he was this dude. He is Forever Hank. No, I mean, it's the same voice actor. Same voice actor created Beavis and Butthead. But that is his voice. Love Mike Jed. And Arcadio, who this is his team, brings a new meaning to Bang Bang. Niner gang. Of course, smash like button, everyone. These guys have a.
What's up, Cody?
160 for no rubber. You got to up the price. Upsell. Is that York getting ditched? Slapped? Ditched. Don't come a knocking when the trailer rocking, baby. Okay. Although I think the defense will be much improved, as we still have a lot of improvement in the secondary, I might have to go with Jeff and say 5 to 6 games we win. I mean, my 17-0 prediction is not holding up well right now. It's
gonna age like milk by the end of the season.
I know it's gonna bust like Jed York was trying to.
Yeah.
Until he got busted, Did you hear Kurt Warner's breakdown of that pick 6 minutes through? It was very interesting. I did not hear that one. I was gonna watch what's his name, Palmer. He had a breakdown of it too, but I saved it and I didn't get a chance to watch it. It's been a busy week for me. And some of these wide receivers still are not in their spots. Their time and still in their spots. Their time and is still also their timing is still off. Yeah, with this offense, it's a very timing offense. So all these factors could have caused that pick 6. Regardless, at the end, it's still 6 points to the other team. So don't forget about the 2 drops. If you add those 2 drops to his stats, look totally different, even with that interception. If that was the 2 drops thrown by, I think 1, 2 drops. One was by Benson, I believe, right? And I forget who the other one was. Yeah, so Benson coming out the gate needs to go talk to Biletnikoff and ask him, what was your secret to catching passes?
Yeah.
Put it down your sock. Put it down your sock. Put it on your forearms. Whatever. You catch that thing like a Velcro Nerf ball.
Just stick your hand out.
Is it just me, or does Mendoza sound a lot like Tom Brady when he talks? We had this topic last week.
Yeah.
Jeff, what does he sound like when he talks?
A robot. Seriously.
Asylum is out there making sure our world is safe. As you see.
Black Ops SEAL Team 75377. This is special co-op Black Ops missions. Can't talk about it.
He's out there making sure that
he's out there slapping 49ers.
Okay, can't take back to Tokyo. He can take his toe back to Tokyo because he can't kick a football to save his life. Yeah. The pressure is too big for that young man. This is the first year of Kubiak and stuff, but there will be good stuff to watch. Yeah, they're showing the way they've been just that 2-minute offense at the end of the game with O'Connell coming in. I'm gonna talk about him. It looked good. Like Asylum said on that message, I showed this is an A+ on Kubiak and the coaching staff. They're the ones that steer the ship to that victory. Benson dropped 4 passes. Yep. I'm doing good. Been busy, but the show will be priority again. Benson's problems are fundamental. He just needs to learn how to tuck the football. Secure the football. Basic fundamentals. This one I wanted to show this one right here. Where's Ed down? I want to know if it's true or not. Well, basically, Ed said that.
I saw that. I know what you're looking at. I don't know if it's true or not.
I found out that it could have been a man.
That would be absolutely hilarious if that was the case. That would be. That would be absolutely out of this world if that was real. If that comes to be the truth. Oh, Dixon Sider says they got body cam footage out now. Oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta look for it later on.
I saw it on Simone Raiders. He did a reaction to it. They pulled him out the car. He had a Yankees World Series shirt on, trying to be inconspicuous.
Was he driving a Bugatti or something like in a trailer?
No,
park
it looked
Tell
like
me
a
you're
little,
not in the wrong place without telling me you're in the wrong place. What the hell's that thing doing in here?
Yeah, it's because remember all the speculations a couple years ago with Mark Davis's supposed girlfriend, but he had her up in the booth. I mean, up in his box, and she was attractive. I'm curious to know what this trailer Swift, what she looked like.
Yeah, I'm dying to see what this thing looks like. It's gonna be a shit show. I can see it already.
Trick or treat. It was a man. Okay, let's get back to the show.
I don't know. This
All
is
right.
fun just doing this. We could rag on them all night. We could do an hour of that.
I mean, it's like it's you, make his nest stick to his thigh. I bet he'll catch the. Oh no, that's for somebody else.
Yeah, that was for Benson.
That's for Benson. I mean, it's come on. Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. This is your owner. All the money in the world, and you go to an ad for $140. It's just, be smart out there, okay? Be smart out there. Wait till you get to Vegas, okay? Just wait. You could have waited a few days, get to Vegas. When they got the cards out there with the escorts, they got the cards. Wait for the card, okay? You don't wait. Some ad on. Not only did you get busted, you probably got a virus on your phone now. So, I don't know.
Well, he's gonna get a virus either way. So it's either gonna be on his phone or on him. So.
$140. It is trailer trash. Okay, thank you, Asylum, for keeping the streets clean. All right, let's get back to it. O'Connell came in the second half, and let me make sure I have the right graphic up. O'Connell came in as compared to two quarterbacks that played on that night. Fernando, 8 for 15, 86 yards passing, one interception, got sacked one time, a 42.6 rating. And here comes Aidan O'Connell. 15 for 24, 166 yards. He didn't have a throwing touchdown, but he did have the running touchdown, the tush push touchdown, 83 a rating, passer rating. This could be, which I hope it is not, but I get it. I understand it. But this could just be the team showcasing Aidan O'Connell and showing that he can get a team downfield. I still believe that if he's, gets in the right situation or just an opportunity, a real opportunity, he'll get a chance to shine. I know everyone is already pegging him as that's probably the wrong phrase I should use in the Jed York aftermath pegging.
True. No diddy.
They're already labeling him as a career backup. That he'll be in this league for a long time. Backups are very valuable, just almost as valuable as your starting quarterback, if he is good. But I don't know. I hope they keep him. 3 quarterbacks, because Kirk Cousins, 80% sure he won't be here next year. They want to get Mendoza going and ready for it next year to start. You want to have that backup, that serviceable backup, but Aidan O'Connell is in his final year of his rookie deal, only 4 years, being the 4th round pick of 2022. Jeff, looking at those numbers and seeing and Aidan O'Connell's the way he played on Thursday, what is your take on that right there?
Yeah, I don't think we trade him. It just makes no sense. Do you really want to go in with Mendoza as the primary backup, being so new right now to Kirk Cousins? Again, I think O'Connell had a great showing in the second half. I mean, he did. Let's put it this way: I was not expecting him to take that team 94 yards down the field and score. I really didn't.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get close enough for a field goal, and Tokyo Toe was going to blow it again, and we lose the game. Because I got no faith in that kid. That's for damn sure.
Shades of Michael.
Yeah.
1989.
I mean, for what O'Connell was tasked with, going 94 yards, I think that's impressive no matter whether it's against the first team or second team. I mean, everything needed to go right, and everything kind of went pretty right for them on offense to get the ball down there. He had a couple of longer throws, too. They weren't all little dinks and dunks. But, yeah, I thought he played pretty damn good for, what was asked of him, coming in, pinned back like that, too. That was a heck of a drive. You know what? Got Kubiak his first win, whether it's preseason or not. So I mean that's going to be that gives Kubiak some confidence, I think, too, because everybody needs that confidence when everything's so new to you. So it's a new system for O'Connell. Looks like he's got a pretty decent grasp on it. I just can't. I don't get the whole trading him away. It makes no sense. It just doesn't. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I still believe in Aidan O'Connell, but I know that with Mendoza here, that number one QB seat is basically reserved when it's time for Mendoza to come in. But if we can get O'Connell on a good deal to want to stay and be that backup, and you never want to be. You're in the NFL, whatever. You never want to be on the bench and be a career bench. You want to go out there and play. And I know Aidan O'Connell, throughout his, from college going up to the NFL, he had to, claw his way through the depth chart to get up to play, and then eventually get drafted. So he's not a stranger to the process that he's going through. But I just hope that the Raiders find a way to keep him, because he shows his value. And I know it's preseason, and O'Connell shows out on preseason, with the exception of that his own pick six that happened, where that basically sealed the deal for Minshew to be the starter, in that whole mess of 2024. So he looked good, and we'll see what happens, how they play the quarterbacks this upcoming game against the 49ers, because no one's going to be starting. It's going to be all hopefuls. I don't know if Mendoza will go out there and play. They'll probably have him play maybe like the first quarter. I don't know. Or just have him play 3 quarters and you throw in Jacob. You want to get some tape on Jacob?
Yeah, I want to see that kid get out there. There's no reason for him not to. You got to give the kid at least some film time out there so they can at least see, do they really want to keep him? Or, I mean, they're not going to keep him, but at least get the kid some film time out there so other teams can see him. So when we do cut him, because I don't even think he goes to the practice squad. I think he just gets cut outright.
Yeah.
I don't know what he got for reps in practice and camp, so who knows?
I heard they don't even have him throw, like with the team. Like they'll have him, do the individual drills, but
so he gets no reps with players on the field with them then, basically.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. They'll probably have him come in, and then they have him hand off 4 times, and then that's the end of the game. Or they have him come in and kneel for winning.
Yeah. Hey, you get the victory. Hey. Does that work if you're the does that work if you're the closer and you get the save, so he gets the win because he's the last quarterback on the field? Hey, I won a preseason game. I should get a job somewhere else.
I don't know. And it's like Aidan O'Connell. You just want the opportunity, but We'll see what happens. I can see him playing just to get him out there. Okay, you survived training camp. Let's at least get you on the field one time, especially get you on the home field one time, just to kind of get that feeling of playing in a real game, with home fans. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I liked O'Connell closing it out in that second half. I watched the first half, and then we had to leave, so I turned off the game. I was recording it. I was going to watch it later, and we went to this downtown festival, and my watch goes off, and it says, Raiders win 22-20. Wait, what? Like, that's not what the score was. That's not what the score was when I left. It was 22-0 or 20. I'm sorry, 20-3. It was 23, I think. I think I turned it off after the field goal.
Yeah, 19 unanswered points. It was beautiful.
But I mean, like, talking about the defense, which I don't have stats for that right now as of yet for the next segment. But the defense coming out in the second half and shutting out the Texans. I heard that Rob Leonard was kind of showing some of his hand. He wasn't doing a vanilla defense going into the second half. He was showing some of the stuff that he would be doing in the regular season with the young guys, because the whole defense the whole defense for the most part is young. What was your take on the defensive side? First half wasn't all that great, but to come back out and to keep the Texans from scoring that whole second half, to allow the Raiders to come back and chip away at the deficit until they won. What was your take on the defense in this game?
Yeah, defense in the first half couldn't stop anybody. Second half, it was a completely different story. There were some standouts in the second half on the defense. Sloan had some really good plays. Patrick Johnson, another one I like to see out there a little bit more too. Hopefully he makes the 53. I'd like to see Sloan make the 53. Stukes actually played pretty good this week. So it was a little bit different than the week before, I think, with that second group out there. The second half, I thought they stepped up. I mean, again, they shut them down. They didn't do much of anything in the second half. So, do I still worry about the defense? Oh, hell yeah. I'm still worried about that front line. That defensive front line still is kind of suspect.
Yeah. Hold on, let me look at. See, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter, Mendoza stepped away from his carefully crafted image on camera at training camp and shared it. Yeah, I heard about that when he was breaking the team huddle in the beginning. Son of a biscuit! Look at guys. You sound like Elmo. No. Flabbergasted out here, all right? We're going to make sure we're going to get this game going, okay? Son of a biscuit, mother fluffer.
I'll tell you what I want to see? I want to see what the, how every year the rookies do a talent show or whatever? I know they did it while they were in Houston. Because they saw a video of it, but you couldn't hear anything. I'm dying to see what they all did. Like what the songs they sang or whatever it is they did, because I think it would be pretty funny. Especially him, to see him come out of his shell a little bit and see what he actually did.
He starts
him up there rapping Eminem or something.
I was gonna say he starts doing lyrics to NWA.
Yeah. F the police. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on, bro. Hold on. Slow your roll, okay? Slow your roll. Yeah, he's like in Hangover, the second one, Stu.
Yeah.
F the police. I just hope that he I just hope that he don't have the same effect when it comes to strippers. Whatever, I just married strippers with male or female.
I think his head would explode if he ever walked into a strip club.
I know. Just don't go in there with the Tokyo toe. He might take you to the wrong spot. Ed wants to know what's your take. What's your guys' take on why we haven't done anything about our wide receiver group? That's what I'm saying. Like, they're making deals out there for receivers. So apparently some of these receivers are open. I mean, not open, but can be brought in, and we'll see what happens after this next game when they do the cut downs to the 53 and who's out there.
Well, that's just it. Someone may get cut that could be valuable. But I think it was just more along the lines of he's looking at the overall structure of this team going forward. It's like these young kids, they got to start somewhere. And I think that's what they're doing as an organization. They're just giving these young guys a chance to go out there and make their bones to, make this roster and make something of it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, let's face it. We're not going to be a Super Bowl team this year. So it's like what happens. If it's a growth period for these young wide receivers to, grow this year so they become bigger and better by next year, that's what this matters. It doesn't matter what they're going to do for you right now. It's going to be what they become throughout this season and getting into next year. A lot of these players, not just the wide receivers, a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's so much newness on this team between coaches and players. It's a learning curve.
Yeah, and I have accepted that this could be one of those throwaway years, but it's like the last 20-something years were throwaway years, but they never said we were rebuilding. They didn't want you to know that they were rebuilding. They were trying to do a quick fix. What's that one? What's that Flex Seal? They're just trying to throw some Flex Seal on it real quick. No, we're good. Just slap it. No leaks. We're good. And then 4-12, 4-13, 3-whatever. So now that they say, hey, we're rebuilding, I don't mind if, okay, this year, let's make sure that our strong points are solidified. And then next year, we'll we will evaluate who's going to be available now for next year when it comes to receiver, whether that is in free agency, whether that's come out of the draft, maybe if that's taking or making phone calls to other teams on hey, what would it take for us to get so-and-so or player X here, or player Y here, so if we had to kind of slow build this thing to make sure all the foundations of this team is solidified so we can go for a long run of success that we've been waiting for. Because the last time we had a run of success, it was 99, 2000. So 99, we got 8-8. 2000, we got 12-4. 2001, 10-6. 2002, 11-5. Super Bowl appearance, and then after that, we just fell off the cliff. And are we free falling now? I don't know. Are we finally pulled that parachute? So now we're just coasting now because we got the right guys in, and it's not let's make sure that we build everything now to make everyone happy. No, let's try to build this the right way. If we have to take our lumps in this season with all the young guys that we have coming in, not just on the offensive side, but on the defensive side, in the backfield, our depth, we're talking about the linebackers, like you said, our depth in the linebacking core, because that's what we've been watching in the last two games. We can try to bring in some more depth into the defensive side. At least if we can stop people, and slow people down, and have an offense that can control the clock, we could try to squeak out some games, them old school John Gruden games, where we run the ball and then we just try to get that third down stop. That's nothing that Kubiak mentioned in one of his press conferences about trying to kill penalties, because there's been a lot of penalties too in these last two games, especially on special teams. But it's also like the dumb penalties, which it was it Massey or the DB that he batted down the ball. Masses. I gotta know these names. Masses. He batted down the ball, and then he kind of taunted in front of him, and he got the flag. So it was a third down stop, but they put another 15 on it, and then the first down kept the drive going. I think they scored in that drive too. So it's like dumb plays like that where you get the stop to get your offense back on the field, and you do something stupid like that, like showboating and all that, whatever.
Yeah.
So these are young dudes that need to remember discipline, have that instilled discipline, because Kubiak is not out here like last year with Pete Carroll. Oh yeah, we're doing. He's just, not that many words he speaks on, in press conferences. He's just straight, business, So, once they establish the culture, which we hear every year, establish the culture, establish discipline,
Yep.
establish all the things that all these good teams have, then, we can go on a run. I feel like I'm rambling.
No.
Oh, did you hear about the Pro Bowl getting cut now?
Yeah. Again, it was a popularity contest. I mean, come on. Shedeur Sanders made it last year as an alternate. Because every year, if the 2 Super Bowl representative quarterbacks are in the Pro Bowl, they don't play in it or they don't go to it anyway. So then they just move somebody else up to it. So you could have the starter in the Pro Bowl be the 5th guy selected as the Pro Bowl quarterback overall for the AFC. It's stupid. It's stupid. The All-Pro is different. That's voted by their own peers. That's voted on by the players in the league. The Pro Bowl it's just like the All-Star for baseball and any other sports. It's all voted on by fans. So
it's a participation game.
How are you ever going to know someone was ever good? That's just, never mind. There were guys that made the Pro Bowl that shouldn't have been in the Pro Bowl anyway. I forget who I'm talking to. Trader Paul. It just doesn't make sense half the time anyway. But
what's your take? So if that's your take, do we at least double our wins from last season, 6 or not? Do we double our wins? Everyone wants to know. I am on the hook for saying 17-0 until we get our first loss. 17-0. 17-0. No, I was joking. This game alone, the way the second team started going into halftime, it felt like this team took a big step back, on paper. Well, not on paper, but like at first glance, it looked like they took a big step back. And of course, it's on prime time, so everybody saw it. Overall, did you feel like that second team unit that was out there playing the majority of the first half, is that an indication of how our season is going to look? I guess is the simplest way I was trying to word it right.
If our defense keeps going the way it's going, yeah, we better hope we're putting offensive points on the board, because our defense, I don't think right now could stop many teams at this point. And we don't have an easy schedule. And to answer Ed's question, do I think we double our wins? At the most, 6, yes. Other than that, no. I'm in the more 4 to 5 win range this year. That schedule is not easy. Not at all. I mean, we got some tough-ass teams. And if our defense doesn't come together, we're going to be hurting. And if our offense doesn't get clicking, we're going to be hurting. I had so much hope looking at this team on paper, and then when I've watched these 2 games so far, it's like, again, I can only judge Kirk Cousins based on his past history playing in this league and that first drive. He looked good. The first team with him, they looked phenomenal that drive. Brock Bowers was out there for the first couple of plays, but then he was out for the rest of the game. You put him back into that mix and give them a full half, you're going to see some points on the board for sure. No worries about it. But is it going to be enough to offset whatever the defense gives up? That's where the worry comes in. Is how much the defense can stop opposing offenses. Just our division alone. Look at who we got. You've got 3 really good quarterbacks in our division, 3 really good head coaches, 3 really decent, 2 really good offenses, and 1 that we don't know what's going to happen with yet with Mahomes. But don't count out Mahomes. Seriously. Mahomes does Mahomes things. So if he can squeak out a win, he'll squeak out a win. So, yeah, exactly. Any given Sunday. So I'm sorry. I hate to be so like the Debbie Downer, but I just try and keep it real. I can't sit here and say, we're gonna make the playoffs this year. I don't think we have any shot of coming anywhere close to the playoffs. I know it sucks to say, but I'm just being real.
I always want to believe, but I think after the last couple of years, especially last season, Pete Carroll thinking, we got a veteran coach. Okay, we're going to do this. And it went the completely opposite way. I'm like I said, I'm like that, the devil and the angel or going back and forth like the Angels saying, "No, man, new. This is a fresh start again. We're gonna do it right." And Dip was all like, "Yeah." And how many consecutive years have you been saying that? New coach, new quarterback, new offensive coordinator, interim, new defensive coordinator. Well, not new defensive coordinator, but it's just a whole bunch of just a revolving door of everything that's been this organization when it comes to the field. And a part of me wants to get excited, but the other part of me is all like, okay, I'm gonna just sit back and I'm gonna see. I don't know, it's as long as they show improvement. That's what I don't know if that's a weak take, but as long as they show improvement, I'll be fine with that. If they're competitive in a lot of these games, I will be content with that. I'll take that, please.
I'm laughing at Ed's post. Go Sharks. See what he said? Should be the last one.
Maybe if Appuccino was our coach, for sure we wouldn't. Oh, yeah.
Willie Beeman. Let's go, Willie.
Yeah, can you imagine Mendoza coming out with a music video?
Oh my God, him and Max, the two whitest people in the world, rapping. Like, oh my God, that would be hilarious. They do a collab. Oh.
Yeah, Max Crosby. I don't want to. Max Crosby songs, they all sound the same. He's using the same style as rap as they did 3 years ago. So he just showed up to that party. I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about Max Crosby, because what if I meet him and he goes, "Hey, I watched your show." Oh, okay. I don't know if I can be like a Jim Rome. I don't know if I could be a Jim Rome and look at him and then say the same thing like Jim Rome said to the defensive end for the Rams back in the day when he got shoved off a show and they had to go to commercial. I forgot his name.
Oh, Jim Rome. That was Chris Everett.
Yeah.
That came up last night in the show. I said, no, it's Chris Everett, not Jim. Leo's like, oh yeah, that's right, it's Jim Everett. No, it was Chris. Call me. You Chris
call me that name again.
Smack.
Go to commercial. And I was gonna say, I want to see Max Crosby and Darren Waller collab. It's gonna be called. See no evil, hear no evil. Okay. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor. Anyways, okay. So going into the season, and after this last game, I feel like, actually, let me start over. Everything has not looked all that great until we heard the news about Ashton Genty getting injured. And the story was he was trying to go low for a ball that Fernando Mendoza threw. He was trying to go low to catch it, and he had a collision with one of the DBs. And he went to the ground. He tried to stand up, and then I guess he couldn't put weight on that leg he tried to use to stand up on, so he fell down again. Everyone looked at it. It looked serious. So they had to help him off the field. The whole team went down for a prayer, which the media team or the media that was out there, and a lot of them said that they were on the other side of the field, so they didn't get a direct view of what was going on. But it was all like, oh no, Ashton Genty, that looked like a serious injury. Now they're starting. The Raiders are trying to downplay the severity, but they're saying that it doesn't seem to be like a high ankle sprain. It might just be a regular ankle sprain that's whatever weeks. Here is Kubiak talking about that injury when they asked him yesterday.
Not talking
I
about
think
it.
Plenty to clean up, plenty to get better at. Plenty that we can do better for him as coaches.
Wait, is that the right one?
I don't think so.
Did I use? Wait.
But what great heart that we showed in the second half.
Nope, that's the wrong one. I had the wrong one. Basically, what he kept saying was, he's in the mend. He's in the mend. I used the power of prayer. They asked him, "Oh, did they answer?" He goes, "Well, I believe." So, I had the wrong one up. I was trying to hurry up, okay, because it's been a busy week. So basically, that's what he said. So with that, I want to go into we did this segment 2 years ago, so the segment needs to get updated for who you'll see on there. Okay, this was during the Telesco AP season, so you're gonna see them on there, but it's the same concept. A segment that we did, I think twice, me and Asylum, called emotional damage. Let's get into that.
I'm just trying to tell you about my feelings and that I'm angry and I'm trying to get some closure on that. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week at that thing, and hopefully you make one more move on me, you mother...
Emotional damage.
All right, Jeff. I need music. Is that a good one? Or... was, oh no, we suck again.
Yeah.
And I mean, Mike Washington has been showing out. Why can't he carry the load until Genty is ready to come back? Which also gives a spot compared to 53.3. Mendoza, 86 yards over passing yards over 73 to Ty Simpson. help on that defensive line because everything starts in the trenches. And that defensive line can make the quarterback, get off his timing where he has to kind of run around and not get sacked. That throws out the rest of the route. So now they're trying to just follow the quarterback, instead of running their routes or whatever. So when you have a strong defensive line, that'll disrupt all the timing when it comes to the defense, comes to the offense, and that makes the cornerbacks look good. It's kind of like a catalytic converter. Not catalytic converter. It's kind of like a carburetor. There is a procedure you have to follow before you replace. No, it's a catalytic converter. Carburetor is the first one. You need to make sure the carburetor is good before you change the catalytic converter. I know this because they try to screw me over in Monte Carlo, and I got my money back. So you need to get your D tackle to make their defensive backfield look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm trying to sound smart here, so there you go. I would agree with you. Okay.
No, it definitely isn't emotional because we saw it for real in the Thursday night game last week. We saw what he did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real. It's the real deal. You saw it. So, I mean, tape don't lie. No.
Okay. Last one. This is mine right here. Raiders already have their franchise QB1 on the Raiders on the roster, and it's Aidan O'Connell. Team Ramrod, you better say it out loud. Team Ramrod, you saw him come back in this game. He brought the team back. He went and got that touchdown at the end of the game. Like you said, he went 93 yards for that score. The Raiders already have their quarterback. He's been on this roster. He's gone through 3-4 head coaches in 3 years. He's on his 4th head coach because of all the interims too. He is already here. We wasted our 1st round pick on Mendoza. I say not emotional damage, validity, game over, case closed. Here we go. Team Ramrod, say it out loud. Jeff, do you agree with me? Or am I just emotionally damaged?
It's emotional damage for yourself. I mean, I've been on the Mendoza AOC 12 kick for a while, but I just realized that it's not going to happen now. So, yeah, you're emotionally damaged for sure. You need the Michael Jordan one. Stop it.
Okay. I don't have the picture. My mom sent me the picture, but my mom says emotional damage because Dolly Parton passed away yesterday at the age of 80. When my grandpa was alive, all he watched was the country music channel. And, I'm younger. I don't know why, but then I remember Dolly Parton on it. And then as I got older, I'm like, oh, yeah, I see why. And then, her 78, 79 years old, when she came out wearing the cheerleader outfit for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I felt okay, Dolly. Hello, Dolly.
She had some nice assets, let's say.
I would say that, she had a big heart. She had a big heart inside here. She had a big heart. Because she donated a lot, she made sure everyone around was, she donated to all these different communities. So my mom wanted to, because the picture she sent me, there was in the background, there was a Raider emblem. So it's like, oh, look, Kay, she's there. So hopefully, even though she wore cowboy cheerleading outfit, she's secretly a Raider fan, even though she was born in Tennessee. She's a part of Oilers fan. No, Houston Oilers. They moved to Tennessee. There was no team in Tennessee. So I don't know. But yes, rest in peace to Dolly Parton. Emotional damage on that one. I don't have
validity because she's actually dead, so it really happened.
I'm sorry, yeah. No, emotional damage that she's gone, but yes, so. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
She texted me
that. Something with the quantum physics or something. I don't know.
You're not thinking fourth dimensionally, okay? That's what it is.
She didn't have kids. She didn't even have kids. She's Miley Cyrus's godmother, though. I know that.
Yeah, and I think her last head of security was her nephew.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Jason Downs told me something about she had a big hand in the Madden Cruiser too, I think, or something like that.
Well, I know because I heard it this morning on the radio. Jelly Roll said that she's the last American that people loved.
I mean, she was loved worldwide. I mean, everybody loved her. I mean, seriously, I never heard anybody say anything bad about her. I don't think she ever had anything against her to say anything bad about her, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Hayward water is the best, my mom says. The ice is made of Hayward water. The rest is not. Second half comeback MVP. Third string defense, not ALC. MVP of the running backs. I just feel like she had 11 siblings. I just feel like Aidan O'Connell doesn't get the love that because Aidan O'Connell is the one. Okay, he is the one. Let's go Mendoza, and I'm rooting for Mendoza too because he is the future. So, let's see. I was going to do another video, but I didn't have it ready, so I don't have it.
Show's over. You blew it.
You know what?
What's up, Bill? What's up, Hobo?
I have one. The one I didn't play it a couple weeks ago, but let me play that now because I want to hear your thoughts on this video. This is a few weeks old. I'm going to win that at the end of the year, okay? The Raiders draft, the cage match, Royal Fumble draft is going to be this Monday. We're going to go live at 5 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Mountain, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Jeff time in the East Coast. You're going to be the Mel Kiper Jr., right, on that show?
Sure.
Let me tell you, okay? You want to go? No. I don't have the hair. None of us have the hair for that.
No, and I don't have a wig to throw on. So
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that Gavin Newsom thing going on.
Yeah,
do I trust him now after saying that? No.
Nope. I don't even live out there. Nope.
So the next show will be on Monday, but we got time. And then after this, so I'm gonna play something that's probably gonna be annoying, but it is what it is. I want to know what your take is on this.
Words are cheap. Why?
Oh, now you know who it is.
Was that Jake
I want to
Paul?
know. It is Jake Paul.
Fucking hate it.
I'm gonna play this video. Rewind, and then I want you to tell me what you think of how he feels about NFL, and we'll see.
Thank you.
Bench more than all of you, guaranteed. And that's just like right now. And I don't even practice bench pressing. I'll squat more than all of you. I'm faster than all of you. Like, actually.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is true. We can go down in the street after this. But that's the thing. So, like, when words are cheap.
Why, if you make all this money, do you just keep doing things and trying to pick things that's going to get you hurt?
I mean, pain is temporary. Legacy is forever. So, like.
Let's go. I saw that X-ray.
Yeah.
X-rays forever too.
It's temporary though. Like on God, honestly, it didn't even the punch didn't even hurt.
I don't believe that, Jake.
I swear on everything, brother. Like it didn't hurt at all.
I mean, he said, "Whoa," right?
I was just like, "Whoa," that was like a good hit. But there's been things in life that hurt a lot worse. Like when you stub your toe, bro, that shit hurts way more than getting hit by Anthony Joshua, honestly.
But you're sitting with 3 football players, right? To have the audacity to say it out loud that that's what you're going to do. 29 years old, to have not stepped on a professional football field. What makes you so confident that you can do what we were able to do for a living?
Yeah, I think just God, believing in myself, and, manifestation and self-belief are some of the most powerful things in the world, and I have God-given talents and athleticism. When I said I was going to box and beat all of these people and beat Ben Asker and Nate Robinson, Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, it was the same response that I'm getting now when I say I'm going to go
Because you didn't have the background.
play slot receiver, because there was no background. I was YouTuber this, YouTuber that. And so I'm a doer and a talker at the same time, but I always back it up. I have hands, run some routes, catch some balls, block some people. It can't be that hard. Boxing is way more difficult than football.
That is
and I'm
also
only
not true.
It's 100% true.
Again,
study was released like a month ago. The
there's-
hardest sport in the world is boxing.
They
Number
took
11
90,
was MMA.
They took 90, professional analysts of sports and did a study on what the hardest sports in the world are, and the number one on there is boxing. And I'm in there by myself. You guys have 10 other players on the field to help you out. And so the mentality is different, the pressure is different, the focus is different, and the training is harder. It's a marathon and a sprint. You guys get a minute in between each play to regroup.
This
you
is
fucking
like the
kidding?
This is
you guys
like,
get
this
like
is what I'm
you
saying.
get to bring out some.
This
You
is
guys
like
can
the
bring
Bud
out
conversation. Jake, when Bud sits there and tells me that, then I'm like, yeah, but you're Bud Crawford. I get it. But to just be like, I'm going to run a couple of routes, I'm going to block some people, I'm going to catch the ball, how hard can it be?
But we talking about...
Yeah, wait, but is it harder than that? Like, what's the difference? Like, it's just a speed thing.
We talking about Jamar Chase and Jetta and those type guys. We're talking about the best receivers in the world that you're trying to compete with.
That's an outside receiver, like not a slot receiver, completely different.
They play it all. You sat around and watched Wes Welker play, and you're like, "Oh shoot, I can go do that."
Yeah, 100%. No, definitely. He's the perfect example.
Cold.
Those are different level athletes than me. I'm talking about the white guy, Wes Welker, who is this big. What's he gonna do? Bro,
you underestimate
What do you
him.
mean, bro?
And you can do that at that level.
Yeah, 100%.
You're truly discounting how talented these people are at doing that one thing. Now,
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying that it's not as hard as people are making it out to be.
That's why you are where you are.
If I go in there and I'm a bum, guess what? Who cares? Now what?
So, More of the story tomorrow. Basically, he's saying that I can step on the football field right now, and I could be a Wes Welker. I could be that little slot receiver in the middle going against linebackers and roaming defensive ends, and maybe that strong safety that's in the box, and I could be as productive as a Wes Welker when he went to the Patriots, and they had that run for that run, or when they had that run with the Patriots, you know what I mean? Jake Paul, who boxed a lot of guys past their prime. Mike Tyson, which seemed kind of fixed.
Yeah, please. Mike Tyson should have knocked his ass out.
Mike Tyson kept biting his glove, so he won't punch him. It just looked weird. Do you think that a Jake Paul can just step on a football field and just be that MVP? He can go to a Pro Bowl now that it's no longer an option. Like the Pro Bowl is dead now. He can make a Pro Bowl.
Emotional damage. First of all, I think he's been punched in the head one too many times because he sounds slow like as fuck. Okay.
Well, there you go. He already has a CTE as a veteran, so there you go.
So disqualified. I love the fact that he's got this out there now. It's on film because if he ever does try, guess what? There's going to be 31 teams full of guys. Actually, probably 32 because probably his own guys would try and do this. 32 teams in the NFL full of players that would be looking for any excuse to knock his block off because he basically says that football's easy. He can step into an NFL field and shine just like Wes Welker or anybody else that, no. Yeah, okay. Well, let's. Hey, Ray Lewis, you want to come out of retirement for one game? And when he cuts across the middle, just lay him out so his face mask is all mangled into his skull. Just hit him. Hit him. Take the penalty. Who gives a shit? And I think that's what would happen. An NFL player on the opposing team would purposely do anything they could to clean his clock, and he would never step back on the field again. I love it when people say that. I could play that sport. That's easy. Okay, here's the equipment. Let's go. Let's go play. I don't think he could even survive in a semi-pro league because those guys and some of those. I tell you what, I played semi-pro, and some of the guys I played with on other teams were nasty as hell. Okay, a lot of them reminded me of. Like The Longest Yard, and I'm not talking about the one with Adam Sandler. I'm talking about The Longest Yard, the original one with Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
How some of those guys were. That's kind of what you're playing against some of the times. These are guys that played in college, never made it anywhere. They still want to play football, and they have no care in the world. They just go out there and beat the shit out of people. I had guys like that on my own team that just wanted to beat the shit. Our defensive guys wanted to just kill anybody that came across them, and they would. Some of those guys were just pure headhunters. I don't think he could survive in a semi-pro league because those guys got nothing to lose. This guy's insane. I don't like him to begin with. I can't stand Jake Paul. I think he's a big mouth. I think he's a waste of time. And like you said, he boxes, but who's he fought? That a current contender or a current champion, go for it. What a piece of shit. I can't stand that guy. I hate him with a passion. I would love to see somebody just
You said face mask, smash his face into his face. I thought of, was that North Dallas 40? Was that the receiver?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
When he got his face mask and like embedded into his face and take him off the field. I gotta watch them. I love those old movies.
So if you put that picture up of Asylum with his head with the cage broken open, just imagine instead of it the steel peeled out, it's folded into the face. That's what his face mask would look like. Yeah. That would be Jake Paul, but with the metal just piercing back into his head. I could play in the NFL. What a piece of shit. What's up, Ben? I see you, brother.
I always think it's funny when other athletes outside of football, because, athlete is kind of like that doctor title. Oh, I'm a doctor in what? Literature. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can't do surgery. Oh, okay. I'm a doctor in what? Politics. Oh, so you can't go and save someone. Oh, okay.
This guy's got a broken leg and all this other shit. Oh, I'm a doctor. What do you? Oh, I'm a dentist. Oh, get the hell out of here. Nobody likes dentists anyway, so screw.
What in Hangover? Does that mean you didn't make it in real life? You had to fall and be a dentist. Good night, Mom. Yeah. So, and I remember. I think I heard.
My pleasure.
I think I heard LeBron James try to say the same thing. Oh, I can play tight end. Like, no, you can't, because you barely get touched and you fall on the ground.
Oh yeah, you kidding me? You see him flop now from just like somebody running by him on the court. You imagine if he gets hit by somebody for real? Please.
So, I don't know.
Well, think about it. If he would have played football in the NFL at the time that he came out in the NBA and everything, it would have been guys like Brian Urlacher out there, Ray Lewis, Romanowski. These are guys that are going to hit you and they don't give a shit about you. Okay, so yeah, come on, LeBron, let's go. Come play.
Yeah. He already speaks like he has a CTE. You know, that boxer.
Yes,
that boxer's. Yeah.
He's got a mouthful of marbles as he's talking.
And he wanna. You ain't Rocky. And he's gonna go through the middle. So not just be a receiver out in the open where I'm just gonna go against smaller guys. I want to go in the middle. Across the middle, that middle linebacker sees you. Romanowski, okay? Give me a Romanowski type linebacker. Okay. Little a clothesline as you come by. Oh.
Yeah,
His water boy. He speaks like Rocky Balboa with a mouthful of bricks. Mick. Mick. Okay, calm down.
Yeah, that is the coach from Waterboy.
Okay. Real quick, the Raiders play the Niners tomorrow night. Who are guys that you are looking for to make a stance to stay on this team, and who are guys that you feel like, hey, just go out there and remember this day because it's the last thing you're putting pads on?
Patrick Johnson, I want to see him again. Cyan Sloan, him too. Or Cayenne Sloan, they're saying Cyan, whatever. Kian, I forget how they said it. I want to see more of him. And I definitely want to see more of Laube and Ogabawale, these running backs. As far as guys that I'll see you later. Putnam.
Yeah.
I'm done. Meredith stays, and if God forbid something happens to Meredith or Linderbaum, and you've got still JPJ could fill in for a short-term thing, maybe. Trey Zune, who's played center before multiple times. He's that versatile. He could play any one of the the line positions basically. So,
blasphemy.
That ain't gonna happen, Paul. So you guys can get that out of your head. I don't know if there's anybody else. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, Tommy Lindenberg, Eichenberg.
Eichenberg, like this is his last game.
I think so.
Or for him to make it.
I think Cody's done decent. I think Cody's earned the chance to stay again.
I feel like Cody makes it this year, but this just for the depth, because those are the two guys that they have out there, and I think in last night's press conference with Kubiak, he gave high praise to both of them, the two Bergs back there at linebacker, but I feel like he makes it in this year, but it's kind of like he has to make sure he builds his resume this year to stay on the team next year. Of course, Thornton, we haven't seen Thornton at all in this preseason. So I know he's 99.9% out the door. I hope that Shedrick Jackson.
Yeah.
I hope, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be a practice squad hopeful for the Raiders. To be honest, I don't know too many guys on the defense because there's been a whole bunch of guys who haven't really done anything to show up. And like this comment right here, to tell you the truth, I haven't seen enough work from any of these players to know who should be cut. Besides one game, we've only seen training camp film. So, I don't have any favorites yet. I just remember Jackson from last year's preseason, and then when he came up at the end of the season, I think it was against Denver.
Yeah, he had a good game at the end of the year.
Yeah, with Pickett at quarterback. So,
and he's the great nephew of Bo. So,
Bo Jackson. Oh yeah. So we'll see.
There's that.
Yeah, you got to keep that. I can see Putnam leaving, like you said. Meredith, I say he's on the fence, but I feel like he'll make it. He'll squeak in.
I think he's one of the better depth guys, to be honest with you, Meredith. Believe it or not.
Keep him at guard though, but not a center. Keep him at guard. I like him at guard.
Well, he is the backup center, but yeah, I get you. I think Wagner makes it too. Maybe to the practice squad if worst case scenario.
Tokyo Toe.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. There's no way he makes this. The only way he would stay is because it is the IPP. Because we got no one else on the roster that could fall under that. But I think he should be going. We don't have time. We don't have time for a project. Not like that.
I would have kept Lakitasi over the Tokyo Toe.
Oh, hell yeah. Because at least Lakitasi, you can count on him to go out there and at least do something. I can't trust him to kick a freaking PAT. That's a chip shot, and he still missed. That's probably the only reason Aidan O'Connell, they made sure that we're going down for the touchdown because we ain't trusting Tokyo Toe to try and come in and do anything. Forget that.
I saw that earlier. I had to make sure I put that up. Even Madden with Tenact and foot powder couldn't save Tokyo's stinky toe.
I forgot he did those commercials too.
Boom! Right through the wall. Tough acting Tenactin. Pour that extra seasoning on that foot. Extra seasoning. Make sure you add extra seasoning on that one. And just in case this is the last video I'm going to play, because I want to make sure everyone's seen it. If you're still watching, I want you to see that we dug deep. I know there is a body cam footage, but we dug deep and found the actual footage of what really happened to Jed York. Will he be out there in Vegas? Probably not, because you messed up your chances to go hang out with Jimmy G at the Bunny Ranch by going to a trailer park in Ohio. But we got the footage right here. Let me show this right here. CMZ. Here we go.
What the hell? Wait here a minute. What in the hell is that damn noise? What?
How's it going?
Pull your damn pants up, boy! I don't want to see that! Damn it! Get out of here!
And Asylum's out there making sure that everyone is safe, according from people like this. As Asylum says in this meme right here, because he's out there keeping us safe. It was only 400 for us. Trailer trash. Trailer trash. Smack sourdough Sam into sense. Hanging around that substation down there in Great America.
Yeah.
in Santa Clara, about 2 hours away from San Francisco, going down to 101. So right there, Asylum keeping us safe from all them creepers out there. Jeff, we got the draft coming on Monday, this coming Monday.
Yep.
I hope that you have told your belt goodbye, because I'm going to get it back. Because, speaking of the Tokyo Toe, I lost because of my kicker. It was foot on that one, okay? This was like collision footsies right here, and you ended up being the stronger toe. So this coming year, it's over for you, Jeff, and I hope that you have succumbed to the reality that you're going to be rebuilding this year, okay? And I, Raider Savage, will take that belt back, and it's going to be mine, and I hope that you already have the postage ready. I know you still keep the box because you got to send it back to me.
I keep it to keep it safe. The only thing I'm going to be rebuilding is building a new shelf to put this on permanently. So that's what I'm going to be building.
Anna says, can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, you're going to lose too, Anna.
Oh, it is going on. It's going down.
Hey, I saved your ass last year because it would have been San Fran fans in the Super Bowl for us. So,
I have more faith in Jeff than I do the Tokyo Toe. Hold on. That was a great movie. It was. But in this one, it was Jeb's actual body cam footage. The Royal Fumble Championship belt will come back home to the Bay Area. What is a championship belt?
Because as a champion, I'm so big. This belt it looks so small in my hands because of how big I am. This actually will fit around my waist, believe it or not. But I'm just so
Andre
big.
the Giant.
This belt's it's a regular human-sized belt.
Anna says, yeah, sure. Question: any UDFA that you think will make the 53-man roster? Patrick Johnson, Sloan, Hemby, Williams, or Jackson, or someone else?
Johnson and Sloan.
What about Hemby with the injury to Genty?
Yeah, I did mention that last night that I think it would be a possibility that he could still make it, because if he's going to be out for any great length of time, we might have to hold on to an extra running back. If he goes on the IR, then it's not an issue. We'll just keep whoever.
Unfortunately, I have to.
How big these are.
Until I get my belt back. That is our show. That is our show. Jeff will be back. We'll be back on Monday. So our Wednesday show will be on Monday as we talk about the people who got cut from the Raiders and then go into the draft. Our fantasy draft. The Royal Fumble Season 2. This time it's for real. Says the one who lost the belt to a kicker on kicker violence.
You keep forgetting that I also had Bijan Robinson that won that weekend for me too. So it wasn't just the kicker.
It doesn't matter, King.
If it makes you feel better that it was a kicker on kicker that you lost for, then okay.
Yeah, and that's what I go with, okay? That's what I go with, all right? That's what helps me sleep at night. So this Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, on Jeff's side of the states, covering the whole nation, the Cage Match Nation, of the Royal Fumble Fantasy Football League, as I try to get my belt back. Until then, we have to play Jeff's entry music, since he's the one that had won last year's championship, the inaugural one. He is forever cemented in history as the one that popped the cherry of the league. Good for you. I don't care, because I'm getting the bag.
Champ
sloppy
is here.
Seconds or not, that belt's coming
Champ
back home.
Is here. Hang on. I gotta act the pot now too. Hold on. Chip is here.
Jeff, any last words? Will we get a link? Hold on, Anna. What do you mean? Will we get a link? The link to the show will be on YouTube. So it'll be posted on YouTube. The draft should be on the app. So hopefully, well, you should have the app still on there. Oh, right here. Question: what position group depth is the weakest on the roster? That's the wide receiver.
Roll the dice. No, it's definitely wide receiver.
No, Anna, it should be on the app. I had said it a couple of days ago. So go on to the what was it again? ESPN fantasy app. I
How
can
are you
send
gonna
you
win
the
a
link
league? You
again.
don't even know what system you're using for it. Jesus.
Because I'm in another league.
You're gonna cheat. I can see it.
Okay, first of all, I feel that felt personal, right? Because as a commissioner, I try to be very fair as possible. Okay,
Oh, look
so
who
I don't
your
want to
example
hear.
is. Goodell.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're on Wednesdays, but this Monday we're coming out 5 p.m. And Jeff will be here because he is the champ. So he has to show his presence. That's how it goes. Blah, 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 blah. I don't
That'll
care.
be my last show with you, too, because the following Wednesday I won't be around. I'll already be in Vegas.
I gotta go. I gotta find the next one to be on the cage match. Oh yeah, that's of course, okay. You get your team and you walk away. Okay, I hope your team is a bunch of scrubs. I hope your kicker is Kawasaki. Oh, Yamagachi. What's his name again? Tokyoto.
I'm gonna draft somebody named Honda. Hondas are always good, or Toyota. There you go. Jason just asked a question in the chat.
I can fill in Savage. Oh, Jason Downs. You know, I'll be down for that.
Playing words. I think Jason would be an awesome fill-in. He won't be as funny, though.
All right, gentlemen, you have a good night and stay safe. Great show. Thank you very much. If you don't subscribe, make sure you subscribe to the Cage Match Show. I appreciate Jeff for broadcasting on his channel, trying to get this show to 500. We've been doing this. This is our 4th season doing the show. A lot of work goes into these shows because, this is what I do right now. Jeff understands the grind.
Oh yeah, trust me, I respect all the work you put into this because the stuff you do with your videos and everything, it's like, damn. I mean, the stuff you do is insane, and it's funny too. That's what I like about this show. It's fun, it's funny, it's entertaining, along with being educational.
Educational, like Sesame Street. Oh yeah.
A is for Aidan. A is for Aidan. O is for octopus.
Oh yeah. Okay, don't discredit the fact that he is the truth. Okay.
Ramrod. Team Ramrod.
He's up there with Bo Nix. Okay, so don't play. All right, don't play. That is our show today. Come back on Monday as we do the draft. We break down the players that did not make it to the Raiders. And then we go into our draft, the Cage Match Fantasy Football Royal Fumble League 2nd season draft. I got to get my belt back with Jeff's fingerprints all over it. Whatever. That's our show. Okay, now, any last words, Jeff?
If you do win it, I'm going to rub it all over something before I send it back to you.
What's it, Step Brothers? You touched my drum set?
Yeah.
You touched my drum set?
That exact image of what he did to it, too. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh. Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait till I win it back. This season's going to start soon, guys. After tomorrow night, this season starts in 2 weeks. Not just the football season, not just the Raiders season, but the Royal Fumble season is back. Oh, yeah. Dig it. We in every show like we always do with the word from Raider Milts, a.k.a. Coach Wallace from my high school coach. Keep his memory alive. Causing havoc to the opposing teams at the Oakland Coliseum. That's our show, and we'll see you on Monday as we do our live draft show.
Final note.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Emotional damage for Savage if he doesn't win the Fantasy Football League. Stay safe. Go Raiders.
Patriots Nation. First of all, that's not even a thing. Second of
get
all,
out of here with that crap.
Second of all, what's her name again? I forgot her name.
Diana Rossini.
Diana Rossini, okay. Diana Rossini and Robert Kraft. All you guys will go on the Mount Rushmore of WTF, okay?
Yeah,
York,
it's not a thing.
Irsay, Kraft, and then, of course, the pioneer, Diana Rossini. Okay. Maybe she was in the trailer trying to figure out what's going on with the Raiders. Oh! With the Raiders. Oh! Team UK. You know who K is. Team UK.
Oh, yeah.
That's Kay Adams. That's our show. Let's go. Gator Raven Tuck along with Watson. Let's go. That's it. Come back on Monday. See you guys then. You're going down, Jeff. Oh, yeah.
No, you're not.
You're going down like Jed York at a trailer park. Oh, yeah.
He never got to it.
Dang it. Touche. Dig it.
All you other NFL teams, your tailgates are weak. Your teams are weak. We might be down right now, but it doesn't take away the history. And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history of who the fuck you playing for and where the fuck you're playing. Damn it. Oh, and by the way, I won my last cage fight. Again, I'm still undefeated. And you NFL motherfuckers out there that you think you want some, come on and get some anytime.